two, one. We are live. This is Josiah again. I'm bringing you a wonderful lady, Swabra by name. She is a software developer. She's here to talk to us and help us understand her experience and challenges in the continent. Swabra, you are welcome to Each One Teach One program this morning. And the viewers would like to know a little bit about you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background and what you do? Take it away. Go ahead. Take it away.
Hello, I'm humbled to be here. My name is Swabra Namayanja Swabra. I'm a software developer, and my main stack is Python. You said what else should I need to explain?
No, just tell us your main stack. You already mentioned your main stack.
Hello, am I audible?
I'm here. Yeah, you are audible. Go ahead. You are doing great. You're doing great. You are the second woman that showed up here. Can you hear us?
I think let's redo this. My name is Swabra Namayanja. I'm a software developer. Yes, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm a software developer. My main stack is Python programming, and I have just graduated from Makerere University with a bachelor's degree in software engineering. I currently work for an enterprise called GD Experts, and with this, I'm a full stack developer specializing in Python. I had expressed before.
Awesome. That's amazing. So, what can you tell us about your experience? What kind of experience do you have working in Uganda or working with other groups? If you've done so, if not, just go ahead and consider.
Well, basically, my working experiences is are surrounded around education, educating women, trainings, and my development experience has been with quite a number of enterprises. Currently, I work with GD Experts. Here we develop digital solutions for organizations, applications, all the like. I worked with Fundibots. Fundibots is an initiative that uses robotics and Python programming to streamline the educational curriculum of our country, to emphasize more of practicality and skills development as opposed to theoretism and just going to school for the sake of going. So with them, I worked as a team lead for one of their projects. That was Fundi Girls. I also worked with LaSalle Technologies.
That's amazing. So it seems like when you talk about Fundi Girls, I see a lot of passion in your eyes.
I've also worked with
it seems like you've done a lot.
Technologies and
Go ahead.
Well, I'm very passionate about women, should I say, initiatives. Currently, I'm a team lead for Jungle Girls. Jungle Girls Kampala is an initiative that offers programming skills to ladies around, should I say, Uganda. We haven't been outside Uganda, but we are planning on something bigger. But I really love working with initiatives that spread knowledge, because I believe that technology is one of the tools that we can use if we are to solve some of the communal problems that we face. And most of these problems are being faced by people who engage more with society, and who better engage more with society than women. So that's why I'm very passionate about this, and I love girls getting into STEM, and that is the main aim of Fundi Girls. That's why I was very passionate about it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So does the saying goes: when you teach a woman, you teach a whole nation. That's amazingly true. So we can see what you amazing stuff. So, question would be, as a female, what does it look like? And just tell us all the juicy details we want to know, and I'm sure the viewers are excited to hear that.
Well, as a female developer, it is quite exciting. Exciting because one, as I don't want to generalize, but personally, as a woman, I feel so good about the things that I do and I'm passionate about them. So me doing something that I enjoy is, should I say, an added advantage to me. So as a female developer, the challenges are quite many, but the the whole, should I say, driving point is the focus and the love for whatever you're doing. My journey as a female developer hasn't been that easy, I should say. To give a brief story, it all started when I was in my second year at campus. So I was interested in tech, but not necessarily the programming type of technology. I was interested in more of, should I say, sensitization and should I say, the upper top um, sector of IT. So my journey as a programmer began in year two when we had a group assignment. So we were three girls and a single boy in the group. So this boy, they asked him, why have you chosen to be part of a group that has girls? So his response was, well, I know these girls. My aim is to learn as much as I can. And because these girls don't like doing certain things, I know I'll benefit most from this. So in me, I asked myself that we cannot be judged as women, that we cannot do certain things because that is what people think. So it triggered me. I told him that, you know what, we are doing this project alone. It was in C programming, and I should say I didn't even know how to declare a variable, but I just went for it. Why? Because I needed to prove to myself that I can do good and be better at something that other people judge me not to be good at. So from
Wow.
there, I picked interest in
This
programming.
is exciting.
I picked interest in programming. I met a group of beautiful, amazing ladies. I just pray that one time you get to have them here. They mentored me in all this. So I told them about my frustrations, why I felt like I
Wow.
wasn't performing in class, why I felt like that I wasn't in the right, should I say, I hadn't chosen the right path for a future, because all I wanted was to, let me put this way. One of the ladies, she's called Emily Karunji. She asked me, Swabra, what were you thinking of when you joined this? I told her that all I wanted was to make the world a better place. And she laughed and said, well, that is all you need, because technology is here to give it all to you. There is no better way you're going to make the world a better place if you cannot adjust to the new and amazing trends that we have. So that is when I began my Python programming journey. I picked Python as an interest. Why? Because I felt like it could help me with my long-term goals, that is data science. I look at doing it long-term. So I taught myself Python because we didn't
Awesome.
study it while at campus. So I taught myself Python, and I incorporated in the basics and the principles that we learn from right at campus. And I should say, I'm liking the results so far. There's still work that needs to be done, but I like where we are at right now.
Wow. That's amazing. I'm so impressed by you. How you into this thoughts. That's amazing. I really like it. So maybe we should plan on getting all the Python girls on here. We should have a webinar with them one of these days.
Wow.
We should have every one of them, all those beautiful ladies you talked about. We should bring them on here
Yes.
and present them to the world, and so they can tell us a little bit more about how they coached you and brought you up thus far. I really appreciate what you're doing, but still, we have another important question. This
Yes,
question
please.
here is very interesting.
Mhm.
Do you think that the youths in tech within the continent are ready to export skills? What's your take on that? Do you think they're ready?
Well, thank you for the question. To be honest, I would go a 50-50 on this. Yes, we are ready as youth to export IT to the outside world. Why? Because we have the energy and the passion and the focus because that is all I believe it needs. As long as your mind is set to the right thing, you have the intention, you're focused, we are ready to do things, because every problem has a solution, regardless of whether the solution is existing or needs to be modified or needs to be re-engineered. I believe every problem has a solution. So as long as we have the right attitudes towards this, we can be able to solve it. There are very many talented programmers. I've met very many, but hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
Yes, so I say that we are ready. Why? Because we have the right energy.
Programmers that
Hello?
Yep, we have the right energy, she says.
Yes, we have the right
Yes,
energy.
I can hear you. You said that we have the right energy.
Yes, and us as youth, I believe we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. Let's try to accept this. In fact, let's not even try to accept it. Let's accept it. We as the youth have a lot of time to learn all these new technologies, all these new, should I say, tools that we can use to avail our services out there. I believe we can do that. And I also, on the other hand, believe that we are not ready. Why? Because we are not yet exposing ourselves to how things are done the other side. I should give you an example. One of our recent, should I say, reach outs as Jungle Girls, we had a discussion, online using a tool called Zoom. I don't know if the audience is familiar with it, but here we are with beautiful ladies, very brilliant. They have very exciting ideas, but they're unable to use the technology. If I ask one of the ladies that, hey, show me how your application is running. She was running a web application, but she needed an opinion from us about the UI and the standards. So I asked her to share her screen and she couldn't. So I believe that if we are to export our services out there, we should be ready and should be familiar with the tools and the services that are being offered the other side. That way we can ensure quality of service. We can also ensure that we are hitting the right target, the target market. And we are also very confident in whatever we are trying to deliver, because I believe that if you're very confident in what you are doing, you're confident that your customer will like it. And once the customer likes it, you're good for business and you're ready to have your products out there. Kindly confirm if I answer your question. Hello? Huh? Network. Hello? Hello? I think I lost him.
And she has a group of people. Are you, So she's not. So he agrees that the youth need to shape out their skill sets. However, they need to learn the ground, how things are done on the other side, meaning places that are not within the continent. And she also acknowledges the fact that they have a voracious appetite for they have vibrancy and time in their hands. Are you back with us? Sabra?
Yes, please. Hello?
All right. So if
Yes,
you're
please.
back, can you give us your take on the changes that you want done, the modification you want done with the standards in the field? If there's any that you want done, just explain that to us.
Well, the main challenge that I see and the change that I believe that we need as Uganda is a change in our leadership, I should say, because we need to accept the fact that we cannot push something that we do not understand. I'll give an example hypothetically. If the leader of a given section, let me hypothetically put it like the state minister for infrastructure and technology in our country, doesn't know how often students release projects, or if there is an open day at a given university where students express some of the projects they work on, they are unable to help them in the best way. They are unable to know the problems that they go through. They are unable to relate to them and help them achieve the greatest that they want to. So I believe if our leaders can come down to us, understand what exactly we are doing, get to know the problems that we are facing, and find the best way to help us. I have already expressed to you the problem of infrastructure. Our leaders are unable to know that we are facing this problem. Why? Because they don't know the type of projects we work on. If someone knows that I'm working on a project that requires cloud services, perhaps they will be able to avail me a better, should I say, deal as I'm purchasing data to access the services. So I believe that if our leaders get on board and ride with us towards the road of success, we can be able to make it in a shorter and a more fruitful way. I don't know if that answers your question.
Okay. Yeah, that it does. So we are dealing with leaders who has no clue about anything in technology, yet they are there representing. If they are to absolutely represent the people,
Yeah,
then they should have an understanding of what's going on. Their impact.
yes, and even if they don't have the
They follow you
even if
in
they
the
don't
journey for
necessarily have
success.
the understanding, because we are not telling them. Hello.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear
I'm
you.
saying that even
Go
if they
ahead.
don't have the clear cut understanding of whatever we are dealing with, let them have interest in whatever we are doing. I should give you an example. Is that if our leaders are unable to understand what exactly we are doing and are not interested out there, they will not be able to market our products. And I believe the
Wow.
number one
That's profound. That's
fund for
profound.
whatever we are doing should be them, because they get the exposure. They get to go out there and meet many of these big investors, many of these people who may be actually interested in whatever we are doing. Let me give a hypothetical example. I'm a state minister for IT. I go for a conference in England or somewhere of the kind. I can be able to tell these people about some of the solutions my people are coming up with, and those people are able to come in and chip in wherever it is needed. They'll be like, oh, how about you use this technology? We are using it this way. You could advise your people to do it that way. So what I'm trying to say is that we need to work on this as a team. We need to be a team on this. Hello there.
For the have yeah, need leaders to have
Hello.
so there has to be foundation for some and but that's the last question. There's
Hello.
anything that you wanted to add?
Leslie, I was finalizing on the final change. The other change that I would love to see our people embracing is
We wrap it up finally.
hello. Hello. Well, I was saying that the last change that I would love to see our people working on is us believing in ourselves. By us believing in ourselves, I mean that if I'm African and I make a product out there, instead of ignoring it, I expect my fellow people to come and support me, make it better, because there is no one who comes up with a perfect product. But if we work together and we do more research, we can be able to perfect it. And how can we gain the perfection if our products are not in use? So that is why I should say that let's believe in ourselves. I should give you an example. If someone came up today, there's a classmate of mine, she made an app that is close to WhatsApp when we were still at campus, but people refuse to use it. Why? Because it is not WhatsApp. So I'm saying, how will we be able to perfect our own, should I say, products if we are not ready to support them? So I should say that we need to believe in ourselves. Let's believe in the people that we are. Let's believe in the products that we put out there, because it is what is coming from us, and it is what will make us be better at whatever we are doing. I think. Hello. No longer get him.
Hey, Sabra, are you here? Sabra, are you here? Hello, Sabra. So we're gonna wrap this up real quick. We had a bad connection, went off and back now. So let's just wrap it up. So what do you want to tell the audience and viewers or you watching now? Are you there?
Sorry?
So what do you want to tell the audience or the viewers that are currently watching? So we're gonna wrap it up. What is your last message or your last message?
My last message
Are you with me?
let's believe in ourselves. Hello? I hope I'm audible.
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Yes.
So
My
let's believe in
last
ourselves.
message is yes, because everything is driven by passion. If you're not passionate about something, trust me, it will frustrate you at the in the end process. And we do not want to come out as frustrated Africans only because we need to prove a point out there that we can do certain things. Let's be passionate about whatever we are doing, because certain things fail out. I should say, I'm saying this in the women's perspective. Things fail out, but you should never give up, and you should just believe in yourself. And I should say that we should also embrace our flaws. We need to accept that we are not perfect, and it is through that we can be able to better ourselves, I should say.
All right. So we have to accept the fact that we're not perfect, and from failing many times, we rise to become champions, and we should believe in ourselves. And just stuff just because we want to prove a point, we have to be humble about it. At the same time, being
Yes.
passionate, we have to be logical and intelligent in all our activities, and we have to work together as a whole family or as a team.
Yes, because
So that way
success
we
takes
can.
patience. It takes time.
I really go ahead.
I was saying that success takes time. We
Yeah.
need to be
So
patient about it.
as
I have quite a number of
usual,
friends who
use of
develop an
the
app, and if
go
hello.
ahead. Go ahead. Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes, I was saying that I have quite.
You said you have quite a number of friends that develop
Yes,
apps.
they develop an app, and if it doesn't get, should I say, a certain threshold of users in a given time, they take it down. Why? Because they don't believe that the idea will strike through.
Oh,
I don't believe that is the right attitude we should have. We should believe in ourselves. Success takes time. Some of these things that we see out there have and we believe are perfect took too much time. So if we believe in ourselves, we'll be patient for it, and I believe we can make it.
Zuckerberg, if you knew that, a lot of people didn't know that Jeff Bezos worked in his basement or in his garage for over 10 years, and nobody believed in what he's doing at that what he was doing at that time. But
Yes. So
today he took out
thank you very much. Thank you
a
very much for that perfect example. You see,
whole
one.
lot of retail business.
Yes, I
Hello?
should put across that we should be patient with ourselves, and patience. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you.
I was saying that I'm very glad that you have brought up that example, because one of the reasons as why we should be patient with ourselves, because this is going to pave way for everything. Trust me, if we are patient, then our leaders will be able to even help us out. Because if someone has their application, we are youths. You have a living that you need to make. You have responsibilities, and your hope is in this app that you do not know whether it is going to make it out there or not. That is why people are desperate. They try out this, they try out that. If this doesn't work, they go on, because the objective is us to make a living. If we have better services that are in place, we have better access to internet, our worries are less. That's why I need to emphasize that we need to believe in ourselves. This is the only way we can be able to make the right decisions and achieve the best out of this. I pray
You
my
see,
point
so
is driven home in the right way.
so yeah, she's been she exactly. Y'all heard it from her. She drove her points home, and she's a light in a dark night. I want you guys to show her some love and in what she's done today. And I really appreciate you being here. I enjoyed the show with you. And each one teach one is here for you. We're here to bridge that gap. We're here to create the awareness,
Thank you for
educate,
having me.
share.
I'm humbled by the
Hopefully,
chance.
use again and hopefully help the youth to have employment. And also, we want you to know that we send you a copy of our book that
Okay.
redefine and digital identity. We make we send a free you can enjoy that. Since you talked about
Okay.
you being in having done work on thesis in data science, and you want to be a part of
Wow.
data science, so we wanted to send you that so that you can see
Please
for
do.
yourself another perspective
Mm,
to data and all that.
mm.
We also would like if you can reach out to other young women that are in the field because as you all know, we also have a focus on making sure that the minorities, including women, in text are being exposed and they gain the recognition that they desire. We don't want anybody to be at a corner like they're having a timeout or anything like that, feeling dejected. We want to be inclusive and involve every other person in here. So this is another
Very
section
true.
of each one. Teach one. I thank you all viewers. If you are new, please don't forget so that when I deliver like this,
Thank
you will get us. So I appreciate you guys for being here one more time. My name is Josiah. I'm signing off. Each one teach one. You go and take on the day. Take care now, you all.
you.
So Swabra, you did